Yesterday I took a look at the FC26 gameplay trailer, and today we have some more information from the gameplay deep dive news article. It seems like EA put a lot of focus into the gameplay this year. Let's see what they've done. We are on the road to 300,000 subscribers. We've got 8,440 left. Make sure you are subscribed and tell your friends to subscribe as well. There's a lot of FC26 content still to come. So if you want to read the full deep dive notes, you can do so on the EA website. It would be too much to read in one video, but I'm just going to go over some things I did not cover in yesterday's video. So they have removed the agile dribbling mechanic due to its low usage and to make the shielding controls more consistent. So if you used that mechanic, you won't be able to use it anymore. Exclusive to next gen is more agility. Whenever you see this, it's only next-gen consoles. Okay, I just saw this. The Nintendo Switch 2 is a next-gen console, so you're going to get the next-gen features on that console as well now. Explosive sprint, increased player agility and explosiveness in every direction. Run styles, adjusted runs to be more natural and explosive to reflect the pace of an authentic football match. Attacker versus defender speed, improved the speed differentiation between attackers versus defenders to achieve an improved balance between the two. Acceleration types for next gen only. They're going back to 3 acceleration types to allow for a more predictable pace of play. They've also separated the formula that determines the acceleration types between male and female players. So there's explosive, there's also lengthy, and then there's controlled, which is any player that does not meet the other 2 requirements above. They've improved jockey movement to be more agile and responsive, new jockey animations to improve maneuverability and feel more grounded, improved animations for all types of turns to be faster and more responsive, improved low urgency and relaxed animations for players not directly involved in the play to be less frantic and have them ready to accelerate when needed. This is for next gen only, RL goalkeeper positioning. One of the most significant updates this year is the introduction of reinforcement learning goalkeeper positioning. This new system uses machine learning to help AI controlled keepers make more realistic decisions about where to position themselves in the box. By analyzing countless scenarios, the AI can now better cut down angles and react to different types of attacks while adjusting their position more intelligently. It's important to note that RL positioning is only active in certain situations and is only used to position the goalkeeper. The system is not active when making a save or performing a catch. Players can also play as keepers in Club's Rush. That could be a little bit of fun. You can also use goalkeeper playstyles in BAG mode. There's a new control scheme, so there's dive directions, there's cross-claiming, one-on-one situations where you can rush the attacking dribbler, reaction saves. There's a new dive direction UI that appears, and then there's updated positioning UI and a new 11v11 camera that brings you closer to the action with the ability to manually pan the camera. This is for shooting now, low-driven additions and timed finishing removal. In FC26, low-driven shots will be performed by double tapping the shot button. Low-driven is now a global shot modifier instead of being contextual based on your shot power. Due to the changes to low-driven, timed finishing has been removed. In general, we felt timed finishing didn't add meaningful skill depth and proved difficult to balance. It rewarded long-range shots and felt inconsistent in high-pressure moments. Removing it allows us to balance shooting to produce more consistent outcomes. Trivela shots and Game Changer playstyle. Trivela shots will now be connected to the new Game Changer playstyle. A player without this playstyle will not be able to perform Trivelas. While visually impressive and powerful, Trivela shots became overused by players across all positions, often leading to unrealistic and exploitable scoring patterns. They've improved attackers' ability to stay onside and the speed in which they come back when offside. Next gen only, defending positioning. Player marking, adjusted positioning of defenders to now man mark opponents when close and inside the box. Defensive line height. The defensive line will not automatically push up as far when trying to keep players offside. Other physics changes. We've spent a lot of time ensuring that we've reduced physics-based, frustrating scenarios that could sometimes occur. Jumping over fallen players will now be much more reliable and effective. Players getting stuck together when stumbling will be moved to the side to allow them to detach and continue play. When trying to avoid other players, we have made them more slippery. This is so that player avoidance doesn't cause players to get stuck on each other. UT competitive camera, next gen only. We've also created a new UT competitive camera that is exclusive to Ultimate Team stadiums. This camera provides a way to see more of the pitch while still showing off the stadium and its atmosphere. This camera is on a rail, ensuring more predictable pad angle behavior to aid competitive gameplay. So this is what it looks like. I don't mind this camera angle. Career mode people will most likely be using the new authentic gameplay type, and there is a thing where you can turn authenticity features on alongside the weather effects. If you have this set to on, the gameplay utilizes features more in line with a single player simulation style experience, such as more intelligent defending from AI teammates, retuned pacing of skill moves, authentic player reactions to in-game situations, increased influence of physics on ball movement, various tuning changes to account for more authentic pacing on and off the ball, realistic impact of fatigue on player performance. New sliders. We heard our career mode community and have introduced 5 new sliders to further enhance the authenticity of gameplay. So there's header shot error, header pass error, intercept error, ball deflection error, tackle assistance, and this is what it looks like in the menus as well. We have new playstyles this year: Enforcer, Aerial Fortress, Precision Header, Game Changer, and Inventive. They've removed playstyles like the Power Header, Aerial, Trivela, and Flare. This is Aerial Fortress, a defensive player who dominates aerial battles only in defensive scenarios. Precision Header, an offensive player who specializes in controlled, accurate headers rather than just raw power towards the goal. Inventive, a player specializing in creative passing, combining and refining the former Flare and Trivela playstyles. Game Changer is up next, and this is a player who is known for extraordinary and unconventional finishes, combining and refining from the former Flare and Trivela playstyles. Enforcer, a physical attacker who takes control through shielding and when initiating contact while dribbling. More flexible roles, attacking positioning, players are less constrained by their roles. If the opportunity presents itself, they can go beyond it or contribute to the play in more ways. New versatile focus to make specific roles less rigid. Added more focuses to existing roles based on feedback. Significantly improved usage of regular roles and roles plus to bring them closer to roles plus plus. Drastically reduced the negative impact of being out of position. At launch, players will have more positions and roles plus and plus plus available. Players can go beyond the 4th position in FC26. There will be more players with role plus plus throughout FC26's cycle. So this is the versatile focus. New player roles and focuses. There's 4 new roles: wide back, inverted wing back, box crasher, ball playing keeper. And the new focus versatile replaces the complete one. 10 new focuses for existing roles. Reworked wide, mid and sweeper keeper. Replaced a few existing roles. New set piece assignments. 2 new attacking corner kick assignments, top of the box and defensive cover. 4 separate defensive corner kick assignments: threat marker, post watcher, near post, back post, left throw-in taker, right throw-in taker. Here's what it looks like in game. And then there's also the defensive ones. Quality of life improvements, out of position indicator and with/without ball view in squad, shortcut in squad to take you directly to your active tactic, spider chart breakdown to help understand your tactic strong/weak points at a glance, changes to the tactics code, line height gets saved to the code now, FC25 tactics codes are compatible with FC26, ability to save and load tactics codes to your profile, you can have up to 10 different codes saved, and you can even delete them. Tactical suggestions will work with your existing formation and give you a version of that tactic that maintains your current formation and suits your players. So that's what the spider chart looks like there, and this is what it looks like when you have saved codes. Career mode rush. Players can now make substitutions during youth tournament matches, allowing them to develop and evolve more youth players per game. Enhanced visuals, UI and audio. Dynamic camera focus. The camera will dynamically keep both the player and the ball in view. New commentator. Derek Ray is now an option for players to select in rush. Post-match accolades, refreshed post-match screen highlighting each player and achievements, presentation elements, reworked wipe transitions to be smaller and less obtrusive, and cameras will now zoom in on the goal scorer during celebrations. Skill moves, we've added new skill moves to give you more ways to express yourself on the pitch. So there's explosive step over, advanced heel flick, drag to chop, elastico variation, new trickster rainbow, reduced skill move error across all skill moves, enabled goalkeepers to do more skill moves such as ball rolls, body feints and roulette. The player name bar gives you some more information now, but you can turn these things off if you don't like it. Match performance ratings. Ratings during a match have been changed to be related to the player's active role and the actions that matter the most to that role. Now, even if 2 players are in the same position, they might be evaluated differently depending on whether they're a playmaker or a box-to-box. The ratings are also split into groups, which are goalkeeping, defending, dribbling, shooting, passing, and a unique group that includes stats such as goals scored or conceded by the team, red cards, and even individual goals or assists. The importance of positioning stats in match ratings have been dramatically lowered across the board. Here's a screenshot of it, and this is another screenshot, and another screenshot here. Set pieces. Alongside new role assignments, set pieces have received some quality of life improvements, such as corner kicks, adjusted the positioning and run locations of attacking players to be less congested and reduced counter-attacks. Free kicks, adjusted free kick trajectories after the removal of timed finishing. Throw-ins, you are able to manually request your selected throw-in taker with R1 or RB. Practice arena, added the ability to change kick taker for set pieces on the fly. Also added the ability to take corners in practice arena. Breakaway fouls. Improved our breakaway logic to better detect fouls involving the last player back. Remade the offside logic to improve the accuracy of calls. They're also introducing new volumetric animations for goalkeepers, and these animations are based on real-world volumetric motion capture data, resulting in more fluid and realistic movements. This not only enhances the visual authenticity of the game, but also ensures that keepers respond more accurately to different types of shots and situations. Thank you to my channel members Chris, Callum, Wing, Duffy Boy, Hugo and Christian. If you want your name featured here, check out the link in the description. Make sure you are subscribed for more FC26 videos.